advanced content reuse with Analyzer 2.0, and today with TJ Dhaliwal of Stilo. Welcome.
Thanks, Trish. And thank you everyone for joining today's webinar. My name's TJ Dhaliwal, and I'm excited to be here to talk about how we can successfully assess the amount of redundant content in our documentation using Stilo's Analyzer 2.0. To start, let me give you a quick background on Stilo. So can my
You want
screen?
to, yeah, share your screen, please.
Oh, sure. Okay.
There you go.
Should be ready. Perfect. Alrighty. So let me just start with a quick background about our company. We've been in the structured content processing industry for about 30 years, providing specialist content processing tools to our global customer base. Our customers come from a wide range of industries, including technology, finance, aerospace, defense, and healthcare. With our products and services, we aim to help organizations reduce the costs and complexities of analysis, content conversion, and publishing by adopting structured content standards like DITA. Over the years, we've seen a growing need for structured content by organizations, and we've been at the forefront of this change, helping our customers adopt the structured content standards and reap its benefits. At Stilo, we offer a range of tools to help our customers adopt a structured standard. First, we have OmniMark, which is a powerful programming language used for manipulating XML content, publishing it, and enriching it. OmniMark is used by content developers worldwide, and it serves as a backbone for many of our products. Next, we have Analyzer, which is the highlight of today's presentation. Analyzer is an interactive platform that enables users to identify content reuse across multiple source formats and report potential cost savings. Analyzer helps you find reuse opportunities and identify the content that can be eliminated or consolidated to save time and money. We also have Migrate, which is a cloud-based content conversion platform that has helped customers convert millions of pages of content to a structured standard. With Migrate, you can quickly and easily convert your content to a structured format on the fly. Finally, we have Optimizer, which is a tool that helps analyze DITA content collections and identify reuse opportunities, as well as automatically deduplicate the DITA at the element level. So this is once your content is already DITA and you want to deduplicate it, then that would be the tool for you. Right now, we're focusing on Analyzer, which is for your source content, unstructured, and we want to realize the potential that it holds. Now let's talk about the benefits of adopting structured content standards. As you may know, structured content comes with many pros that can help organizations improve their content workflows and reduce costs. Firstly, structured content supports automation. A standard like DITA is a machine-readable format that can be easily parsed and processed by computer systems. This enables automation of tasks like content assembly, formatting, and delivery. DITA allows for customization and specialization of content for different audiences and delivery channels. This enables organizations to automate the process of creating and delivering personalized content to their customer. Structured content and content reuse can also improve the overall quality and accuracy of content, leading to increased customer satisfaction and trust. By moving to a structured standard, duplicated content is reduced to a single source of truth, which can be mission critical for industries such as pharma, where review processes are rigorous. If you're not in a structured standard and just copying and pasting warnings or side effects, things can go horribly wrong. The review process in these industries is rigorous for this reason, and the man hours required can be greatly reduced if moved to the structured standard. Content reuse saves time and money by reducing the needs for content creation and minimizing the cost of content translation and publishing. Reusing content across multiple publications and platforms reduces redundancy, improves consistency, and minimizes errors. So roadblocks. We know why moving to something like DITA or a structured standard can be beneficial. We've heard this before. So what's stopping us? If reuse is so good, what's the catch? Maybe we don't know where to start. It can be overwhelming trying to change a content strategy, let alone approach a new one. There can be other roadblocks to implementing a new content strategy. For example, some legacy systems may not be compatible with DITA, or there may be a lack of resources or expertise to integrate new tools and workflows. This can result in delays, increased costs, and frustrations. Another common roadblock is the resistance to change. People may be comfortable with their existing workflows and may resist any changes that disrupt their routines. This can make it challenging to get buy from team members and can hinder the success of the transition to DITA or a structured standard. In addition, some organizations may be hesitant to invest in a new content strategy, especially if they don't see the immediate benefits. This can be particularly true for smaller organizations or those with limited resources. They may be a perception that the investment in data is too high or the benefits are not worth the effort. Lastly, there may be legal or compliance related roadblocks that need to be addressed before implementing a new content strategy. For example, if your organization is subject to regulatory requirements, you may need to ensure that your content meets certain standards or guidelines. This can be time consuming and costly. For example, I'm referencing the pharma where they have to go and re-review every single instance of that note because it may be a typo. It's not a centralized element. And this can be time consuming and costly, and the failure to comply can result in legal or financial penalties. Um, these roadblocks need to be addressed before any transition to data can be successful. Overcoming these roadblocks requires careful planning, clear communication, and a willingness to invest in the necessary resources and tools to ensure successful transition. So how can we properly address some of these issues? Let's use Analyzer. Parse through all of your source content that is not in a structured standard yet and identify reuse between similar and exact matches. Present concrete projections to stakeholders to grab their attention. You'll be able to see which documents can stand to benefit the most from conversion. This knowledge can be used to prioritize conversions and minimize the scope of a project. We're able to take the potential cost savings from the reuse and realize it against our own organization's costs and project some savings. We can further report these findings to our teams and cut through to team members or hesitant stakeholders. Let's have a look into some of the features that help us accomplish this. So firstly is the summary page on Analyzer's dashboard. It displays information based on the potential reuse across the entire collection of documents. We're able to upload as many documents as we like. The limits of Analyzer 2.0 are able to withstand very large collections due to the backend upgrades we recently did. It will ingest large sets of documents just fine. Analyzer calculates a maximum potential content reduction percentage, which is shown right here. It's 24% in this case. And this reflects the approximate ratio that the content would be reduced by if all and exact similar matches were deduplicated. This is shown in the uppermost left side of the panel, as we can see here where my mouse is. To the right side of the potential content reduction panel, we have some additional information. We have information on the number of documents, disk size of the collection, and a total character count across uploaded collection can be found. The table below with just that information is just below the top 5 panels, displays the total counts of all paragraphs, spans, tables, and image objects from the source content. Analyzer shows details such as the number of exact matches, similar items, and unique items of the objects compared across the uploaded collection in the same table. These results are then mapped onto 4 graphs shown right here on the right, and we can see above here we have different kind of flavors of the graph, and they're interchangeable between donut, pie, radial bar, bar, polar area. The colors are customizable to match your organization's color palette. Remember this, I like to think of this tool as a way to break through to hesitant stakeholders, and you want your presentation to look pretty. Finally, we have the estimated cost savings. Right here at the bottom of our collection. This is almost $250,000, and we'll look into how we got that. So that would be the savings calculator. It's a feature on the summary page that it's a module, interactive module, fully customizable, that allows the user to project cost savings in the areas of their organization that will benefit from the content reuse. It's filled with default entries, but again, it's entirely customizable, and it's based on the maximum reuse potential that Analyzer initially calculated on the previous slide. Um, Again, let's be real here. The maximum reuse potential isn't what we're going to get from every conversion or every transition. It's the maximum. So if we want to realize it, we can further use Analyzer to dig into our documentation, look at the actual matches, and let us judge for ourselves whether, hey, that going to actually save us some time and money. And then we can use that intuition and understanding of our content after investigating to assign a weight. So we can see in the fourth column there's a weight factor, and this just realizes the percentage and normalizes it so it's an actual usable value that we can use to present. So it's a dynamic table where users can add, remove, or edit tasks and their respective costs. Again, the weight value is a custom multiplicative factor that can be used to realize the actual cost savings as the user sees fit for their organization's findings. It might be different for different tasks, as we see here, and it might even be one, meaning that we'll be able to extract the entire value of the reuse that we've calculated. So the results shown in the final column, the savings column, is the product of the cost of the individual tasks, the maximum potential content reduction percentage, and the weight. It's the product of those different variables. This is shown algebraically just right here. And the sum of all these individual savings from each task is the total savings estimated cost value shown on the dashboard. So again, we can customize it. We can lock it with permissions if there's multiple people accessing the portal. Again, all pages on Analyzer are exportable by PDF or image, and we can export the table as well. So, oops. Let's go to the reporting. So other than the summary page, there's a document report page. It's similar to the summary page, but here the user can select specific documents from the collection and see its individual contribution to the overall reuse of the entire collection. We can select between the different documents and see the individual potential content reuse percentage contribution as calculated by Analyzer. So if we have a look at this this first image, we can see that some of these documents have a potential reduction of 90%. Some of them are only 30%. So it's a document by document specific information when compared to the summary page was an overall collection of all our documents. So yeah, there's a table with total counts of all paragraphs, again, similar to the first page, and image objects from selected documents. Analyzer shows the details on the number of exact matches, similar items, and unique items of the objects compared across the document. The collection in the same table. These results are mapped onto 4 customizable graphs for reporting needs, and the user is given a list of top paragraphs and spans. As we can see here, we have a large chunk of content that's in 5 different documents out of this 20 document collection. We can see the list of top paragraphs and spans shows the snippets of content from popular matches in the selected document. It also shows their duplication count and the different locations of the duplications by file name. So we can see here how we can just select different documents, and it'll change the tables and the different top paragraphs and spans according to which document we select. Next, we have the sequence browser page, which shows the user's similar and exact matches based on document to document comparison basis. Sequences are the consecutive paragraph elements that match in a series across the document collection. So the left pane here shows the reference document where matches are found against, and the right pane shows the document where the match is found. The right pane document is dynamic. As the user parses through matches against a specific sequence in the left document, the right document will update with the corresponding match. The sequence viewer and sequence match viewer allow the user to see and compare two documents where matches are found. So before, when we were examining the whole collection, we could see, how all our documents relate to each other. Then we were able to investigate on the document report how the individual documents have their own reuse and how much individually they have. And now we're able to actually dig into that reuse and see the actual matches. The middle panel here, found at the bottom, this allows the user to parse through the different matches based on the current selected and highlighted sequence. The right panel, aka the sequence match viewer, as I've been referring to it, will change accordingly based on selection. This is a list of all the locations where the selected sequence match is found. In this case, it's just one and it's at 99%. 100% would be an exact match, whereas anything less means there are similar matches. So when I set up this portal, it was a 5% threshold. So this is 99% match between the two chunks. And I've just highlighted the difference, and it's a product name. So on the left-hand side, it's OmniMark desktop compiler. On the right, we can see OmniMark batch compiler. Now, this is one of those cases where we could use a different reuse strategy and just keep the list or that chunk of content if we wanted, or the topic, and maybe make the product name into a key. This would also pick up typos and other similar matches. We could adjust the threshold depending on how similar you wanted them to be. So that's the sequence matches navigation pane. And just go to the next slide here. Let's get to the use cases and takeaways. So Analyzer is a powerful tool that can help organizations in various ways. One of the primary use cases is content migration. When migrating content from one system to another or converting it to a new format, Analyzer can assist in identifying potential issues and inconsistencies in the source content. By doing so, organizations can make more informed decisions and reduce the risk of errors during the migration process. Another use case is content reuse. Analyzer can help identify content that is suitable for reuse across different publications and platforms. This reduces the need for redundant content creation and enables organizations to create and publish content faster and more efficiently. This not only saves time and resources, but also improves the consistency of content across different platforms. In addition to these, Analyzer can also be used for quality control. It can help identify quality issues in the source content, such as typos, partial matches, and other inconsistencies. By identifying these issues, organizations can improve the overall quality and accuracy of their content, leading to increased customer satisfaction and trust. For regulated industries like healthcare and finance, Analyzer can also be used to ensure compliance with industry standards and regulations by identifying potential issues in source content. This helps organizations avoid compliance-related issues and maintain status with regulatory agencies. Another key benefit of using Analyzer is cost savings. It can help organizations identify content that can be consolidated or even eliminated. Perhaps it's not worth converting that content yet. Maybe we want to move with the products that have high reuse to maximize the immediate gains. And it can help, again, eliminate costs in content creation, translation, and publishing by reducing redundancy and streamlining content creation and publishing processes. Organizations can achieve significant cost savings in the long run. We're able to apply a number figure to this approximation using our savings calculator and communicate that to, let's say, parties like upper management. Well, let's be real, the numbers are what matters the most. And finally, communicating the benefits, as I said, to management or other stakeholders who are not as enthusiastic about content analysis is made easy by the tool itself. The tool can generate reports that clearly illustrate the benefits of moving to a structured standard and how it can improve content creation, publishing processes, and your authoring. Overall, Analyzer can be a valuable tool for organizations looking to improve the efficiency, quality, and compliance of their content creation and publishing process. By leveraging the capabilities of Analyzer, organizations can achieve significant cost savings, improve the quality and accuracy, and ensure compliance with industry standards and regulations. So, thank you. I'll open up to questions right just now. And if you'd like to see a live demo, feel free to visit our website or YouTube for previous webinars, or even just contact us directly and we could set up a free demo of your content analyzed for up to 1,000 pages. And yeah, thank you. I know that was the quick one, Trish, but just wanted to get to the point.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great. Thanks. So we've got some questions here. What sources can be compared?
Yeah, sure. So right now we have FrameMaker, DocX, and HTML that can be compared within each other. So FrameMaker to FrameMaker, DocX to DocX, HTML to HTML. We do hope to include cross-source comparison, but for the time being, it's just the same sources.
Okay, another one. What is the upper limit to the amount of content?
Yeah, so I've really tried to break the software. I've pushed tens of gigs of content through it, and nothing's gone wrong so far. So please, if you think you can break it, you're free to try, and we'd love to see how Analyzer reacts to different content.
That's a throwdown challenge. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, when is it ideal to analyze your content?
Well, as early as possible. I mean, one of the main takeaways I wanted to emphasize today was get this, the earlier you get this done and you're able to extract this information and data and use it to make informed decisions, the better your whole journey will be. Um, a lot of people can perhaps recall their conversion journeys or their scoping and it's so many things come up that you never expect, and just maybe sometimes things don't work out, but with this kind of tool we can foresee many problems or even prepare for success and be proactive about a lot of our projects. And aside from that, again, I just love the communication part and getting to the numbers and really getting tangible data out of our source content before we even do anything.
So I don't have any more questions here. I'll give it another minute to see if anybody else has anything, but very interesting as well.
Thank you.
Just a reminder, we are recording this webinar and it will be posted, as are all our past webinars, on the CIDM website. I also will be sending out a recording link to all those who registered. So for those who were unable to attend today but registered, they will be able to view this. So that's great. Looks like we don't have any more questions. So unless you have more to add, it was quick but fun, and I think I look forward to the next time we have this opportunity to do a webinar with you and Stilo.
For sure. Thank you so much, Trish, and thank you everyone for attending and taking the time to listen to me.
And the contact information is right there if somebody
Yeah.
does want a free reuse analysis. Okay, well,
Perfect.
thank you very much. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.